Günaydın, Startup Istanbul 2019. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Yeah? All right, you ready for a fun day? I'm going to do my best not to pull a Lady Gaga and fall off the stage, because that doesn't sound like fun. So please help me welcome our host, our leader, our inspiration, Barak, to the stage. Come on up, Barak. All right, so we've got a heck of a day planned, right? And it's been, because some folks haven't been here for the last 3 days, let's give them a little bit of kind of where we've come from. 160,000 applications, 166 companies, or countries. That filtering process was amazing. The 100 that came, plus the scale-ups, are really remarkable companies. Do you want to talk just for a moment about that?
First of all, welcome again. We are very excited. We are very excited to host more than 65 countries here today and last 4 days. As Bill told very recently, I mean, we had enormous amount of applications from everywhere all over the world. That is great to have all startups in last 4 days in Istanbul. So we are very excited to host and welcome all the entrepreneurs from different regions of the world. It was more than 160,000 applications. We have a platform from 166 different countries. You will see in the afternoon on the final stage, final challenge part, the startups coming from everywhere. So we are very excited to host them from different countries of the world. Istanbul is becoming a center of especially I don't call emerging markets, developing markets, and everywhere, because not only emerging markets are here, developing countries are here, from Sweden to Germany, from other countries. Istanbul is becoming, probably in a couple of years, a center of entrepreneurship. We are working for that. Our vision is that. I mean, the reason that we wake up every day is to help support these startups. So that is how we have been working for the 4 days. And I think today we will have in the afternoon 2 sessions. Not I think, we will have 2 sessions. It will be, one of them is early stage finals, and there will be top 10 startups who are going to pitch in front of a jury, tough questions, and we will have scale-ups. Scale-ups are the startups who have already pitched here as an early stage startups in a couple of years earlier, and then became huge revenues or invested by VCs and survived. And we are very honored with them. So we established another track, which call we scale-ups. And they will be also in front of a hard jury. They are looking for now their A+ rounds, and there are graduates and alumni.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So we've got this wonderful program this morning. We've got 6 different sessions, everything from speakers to panels, some really good content from investors and ecosystem professionals from around the world. Maybe you can highlight that just a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Before going that, I would like to thank our all sponsors, but especially Esas Ventures, because we are working with them for a couple of years and hopefully for the future, because this event has been possible with the Esas Ventures' great supports, not only being their sponsors, but also they're helping startups. They are not only investing them, they are helping them to grow. So thank you very much for Esas Ventures.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is sincere, not a kind of marketing purpose. We have been touched with them for many years, and their vision is with us. And for your question, yes, lots of different sectors and verticals, and it was a tough decision to select these startups from 100 to 10. And I think every startup has done astounding work and awesome work on stage, because we know their first pitches, which were, I mean, they did it 3 months ago to us, and their stage performance were extraordinary, different. And we are honored with them. So they will be all day on the booth spaces. and you can meet with them. Not only meeting, but also investing will be a great value to their stories. And we have lots of great speakers in the morning session, and in the afternoon session, it is the final challenge time. I will not like to be on stage for the morning session. We have lots of great speakers. I have collected all my speaking for a year, but let's start, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And let's get the party started, as
Yes,
they say.
thank you very much, and have a fun today. Fun day.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. So a couple of things. Brock mentioned the sponsors, and one of the things with events like this that I think gets talked about a lot is these types of events are almost impossible to sustain long-term, and that's just not the case in Istanbul. It's the case globally, but it takes a strong commitment from supporters and sponsors to make it sustain. And so it's the responsibility of all of us to, as you see and have a chance to talk to sponsors who are here today, and also those exhibiting, to make sure that you thank them, minimum, and if you can find a way to do business with them or refer them to good business, please do that. That's what sustains this process, and it's really critical to it. Just a couple of rules of engagement here, very simply, is there's a huge amount of time in our agenda today to network. We've got some really good blocks, a couple of half-hour breaks, plus a nice lunch break. We want to make sure connections are made, so definitely do that. There will be, at some point, maybe you'll have a want to talk to the person next to you. We absolutely encourage that. We want you to do that. But to have that conversation, please go outside, as far away from the room as you can, because all that noise takes away from what people can hear, and whether you realize it or not, sitting there, sort of all that noise comes up here, and it can be very distracting for the folks on stage, and we want to certainly respect not just the presentations this morning, but also all the pitches that will go on this afternoon. So I really appreciate that, and I apologize up front if I harp on that a couple times today, but as you can imagine, there may be a few moments where people just get excited, and it's good to have conversations, and again, we'll just ask you to go outside and have those. So there is, for those that have a question about Wi-Fi, there is Wi-Fi available. It is RNC Startup Istanbul 2019. You should be able to connect to that. You have to go through that whole SMS message process, but if you have a problem at all, the Rent to Connect booth outside can help you as well. So.